today we'll be taking wrap skirts. And what are the measurements required? We have the waist, we have the hip depth, and the skirt length. The components of the skirt, we have the band and the zip. What are the steps? I say draft the skirt pattern. So the first thing you do is draft your skirt block. So it's from your skirt block that you manipulate to whatever desired style of skirt you want. But today we'll be treating wrap skirt. So first step says draft the skirt pattern. This is it, I've done mine. The second one says separate CF from CB. Now there's a note underneath it. There's a note underneath it. It says you can add desired style. Now the reason why I said you can add desired style is there are different types of wrap skirts. The whole essence is for it to wrap each other. Some can decide to add a flare to it. Some can decide to add ruffles to it. Some can decide to leave it straight like that. It's all a matter of choice. You see that most of the skirts I take you when I teach you the basics, I tell you that you can also spice it up. So you cannot just be rigid with what I've taught you and then you go produce that and then just do that. Just spice up your skirts. Do something out of the ordinary. Go online, go on Instagram, go on Pinterest, check out different types of skirts, different styles of that exact skirt. So the wrap skirt can come in different styles. So now I say you can add your desired style. So for me, I can decide to add a desired style. I can decide to add a ruffle. I can decide to add a flare. I can decide to leave it straight, leave it pencil, depending on my desired style. So you can add your desired style. The step 3 says extend CF by 12 cm. Note, CF is not on fold. So you can see my CF. So now this is my basic skirt pattern and this is the explanation of the wrap skirt. This is my skirt pattern, CB and CF. But it says I should extend my CF by 12 cm. Please note that this 12 cm is not standard. Now this is something I want you to take note whenever you're taking your wrap skirt extension. So from your midpoint, my midpoint here is my CF line. I hope you understand that. This midpoint is my CF line. So whatever extension I want, it all depends on my preference, my choice. So I take my tape rule from the center line to however I want. But the best thing sometimes I advise people is you already know what your waist, round your waist is. So if you take from your waist divided by 2 is the total front, right? So you can also just take the measurement from here to here and then divide it by 2. This is 10, which will give me 5. So I can extend by 5. And 5 inches is 13 cm here. You can see. So 12 cm is not a standard measurement. It's just something that can guide you to do whatever you want. Why some will tell you, I don't want you to stop after, I want you to go all the way. You can take it all the way. But just so you know, the beauty of the wrap skirt comes when you stop in between, not really all the way, in between the center front and the other waistline. So you can stop here, or some people will even allow you to stop along the side. The beauty comes out when while you're walking and your legs are showing. Well, that's the beauty of the wrap skirt. It can be short, it can be long, but most of the ones I'll be seeing are the short ones. And guess what? You can also even do eye-low with your wrap skirt. You can do eye-low and then attach the flare or the ruffles or the gathers, depending on your choice. So you can see it's all a matter of just knowing your basic pattern and manipulating it to your desired style. Okay, so now I want to show you how I extend my CF. So this is my CF line. From my CF, I take the measurement of whatever extension I want. So for here, I say 12 cm, which is not standard. I can use 12 cm, I can take the measurement from here, from my CF to this point or to this point, depending on whatever I want. I take the measurements and then I extend it and I square down. By the time I square down, this line does not exist anymore. So it means my CFs, don't forget I wrote notes, CF is not on fold. So it means I'm going to be having 2 pieces of my CF. But the next question is, my CF comes with a new waistline. So what happened to that new waistline? Kindly just extend it. So just extend that new waistline all the way down. You can see that. So my CF still comes with that new waistline. What is the new waistline for? You can see that this side of your stomach part or your waist part is not straight. It has this bent shape, this curved shape here, so to speak. So that is why we are doing the new waistline. So by the time I do the new waistline, this line does not exist anymore. So you can see that. And that is my CF. Number 4, I say join each piece of the CF to CB. So once I've extended my CF now gives me, and I have 2 pieces of this, 2 pieces of this, and my back is also 2 pieces. So I have my center back with the zip fixed at the back and my dart here, while I have 1 CF attached to this side and I have another CF attached to this side. But don't forget that I can either have a button or a rope to tie it, because by the time you have your wrap, you can attach a rope or a button to tie it. But your back, your center back as well, your center back, you can decide to either add your zip or not. But my advice to you would be that you should do your center back, you should cut it on fold. Cut your center back on fold. Well, this is a preference. Some people do theirs with the zip at the back, but at the end of the day, because the wrap skirt is open, so what's the essence of the zip at the back? So my advice to you is do it on fold. So my center back is on fold. Don't forget, you can decide to add zip, but the beauty comes when it's on fold. So instead of the center front to be on fold, now the center back is on fold, and then you have 1 piece attached, 1 piece of your CF attached to the left side, the other piece of your CF attached to the right side, and then you join your wrap skirt. Now let me just spice this a little bit up so you can see more of my face before time goes. If you want to add more to it, so I have my CF and I have my CB. Don't forget my CF and my CB is the one on fold. So if I want that ruffles or whatever, I can decide to do something like an eye loop. So my back is the one that is all the way down, while my front is going to come up a little bit. So I can decide to go all the way like this. You can see that. And by the time I do this, I attach a ruffle, I attach gathers to it, I attach flare, I attach a cascade. I hope all these fashion terminologies I'm using, you understand them. If not, you can Google it, but you understand ruffles. Miss Joy taught a line skirt with ruffles. So that kind of ruffles, you can also attach it here. And that's all. That's really how to spice it up. If you want it long, you can even do this skirt longer and then just take it all the way down to this point and allow the front to be short. And then you have your whole sexiness showing. That is all for the wrap skirt. Now I would like to urge you all to please, the whole essence of me taking this class is to teach you the basics. So the most important thing is for you to understand the basics. But in as much as you're understanding the basics, I don't expect, even though yes that's it, I don't expect you to throw me back the basics that I've thrown back to you. I need you to be creative. I need you to think outside the box. I love some people sewing with calico and then she made this flower thing on it. She drew on it. That's beautiful. That only shows that yes, you are in a fashion academy and your creativity is coming out. So I've shown you this skirt. I've given you some little tips. I need you to go on Google, go on Pinterest, go on Instagram, Google wrap skirt, find out the different styles, come up with your own style. You understand the basics. So these are the basics. If you're finding it difficult to maybe achieve that desired style, I'm on Telegram, trap me up, let me know exactly what you're trying to do. I can put you through. But the whole thing is I need your creative mind to come out. You cannot just be doing the basics and then keep moving and moving and moving. I'll just have succeeded in teaching you the foundations without bringing out your creativity. So the whole essence is I need your creativity to be out. Think outside the box. Be creative with your skirts. Don't just do the same thing I teach you on the board and give it back to me. And for those that I will correct their skirts, please with love kindly redo it when I correct it. Thank you very much. At the end of the day, you are the one gaining. Okay? So I appreciate you all for joining in today. For those who didn't see my face, kindly take a picture of my face and send it to them. So it's nice having you all in the class. Do you have any question before I end this meeting? You can unmute your mic and ask me any question, please.
Good morning, Miss Tosin.
Good morning. Please, can I have your name, please?
This is Didi.
Oh, Didi, good morning.
Please, can you recap? Because I like what you talk and I'm seeing you saying right now. Can you just have a run through the person in board again? Thank you.
Okay. Normally, I won't recap because you'll be having a recorded session of this class. But because I still have little time left, I would... Because I have a little time left, I will quickly recap. So try and get every word that comes out of my mouth. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. So I said today we are treating wrap skirts.